Welcome into Green Live. We have a Super Bowl rematch tonight, guys. It's going to be a windy, rainy night in Kansas City today. It's already dark. Driving home, dark, rainy, miserable day. Great day to be at a football game, though. Great day to be at a Super Bowl rematch. Ethan, I'm glad you're back. I almost didn't show up today because my picks got destroyed by a deer on last week's episode. A deer just outdid me to no end. I had a terrible week last week. But how are you, man? Welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy to be back. I was telling you guys off air, I slept in my truck for 4 nights and I got down pretty cold at night. So, it's fun thing to do once a week out of the year, every year. But yeah, didn't shoot anything, didn't see anything actually.
Oh,
So here we are. Yeah, but it's more of a social gathering for me to go up there. I think I was a little spoiled with my hunting as a younger kid at my grandma's place. So I just go up for the camaraderie at this point. But yeah, happy to be back.
absolutely, man. We're happy to have you back. We're at 444 right now, guys. We keep climbing. Let's keep getting that number up. Our goal is 500 by December 8th. Let's try to see if we can get there, guys. We're getting close. Wyatt, welcome in, man. Welcome back. How are you doing, man?
I'm good, man. It's rivalry week. We're in Michigan every single day of this week. I actually went to a Michigan-Maryland game on Saturday in College Park over in Maryland. So that was a pretty good time. And now I am going to that Michigan-Ohio State game. I think I'm going to buy tickets tonight. So
Are you really?
Right.
Yeah, it's a great time to be a Wolverine. I am extremely nervous, but 2 years ago when I went to the Michigan-Ohio State game when Michigan won for the first time, and God knows when, was the best day of my life. So think I'm going to do it again. So yeah, happy to be here. I just got back to Michigan. I literally walked through the door 15 minutes ago. Drove from Virginia to Michigan. So back for Thanksgiving, back with the family and friends. I'm excited. Again, Michigan-Ohio State. Yeah, Lions are great. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good at the moment.
You're doing good, man. You are doing good.
I'm doing okay.
How much are the tickets right now for Ohio State, Michigan? Ballpark.
Between 6 and 7.
Between 6 and 7. So you're going for free because you put 900 on Bears not to make the playoffs?
So I do have a lock of the century that I think could pay for my ticket for sure.
Okay. Are we going to get into that today?
I could just give it right now because it's I'm not going to have it in my big three.
Okay.
But I'm also going to have a TikTok about this tomorrow. But Blake Corum, it's his birthday on Saturday against Ohio State.
Okay.
He missed last year's Ohio State game with a knee injury that put him out for the year. Anytime touchdown right now for Blake is minus 275. Last week it was minus 475. This week minus 275. Anytime touchdown. So if you obviously that's pretty gross, but $275 wins you 100. That's free money, but it's not out yet. I'm gonna take him 3+ to 5+ touchdowns in this game.
Whoa!
And it's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna get 5, but remember who did get 5 2 years ago? Haskins. So it's doable against Ohio State. And on his birthday, revenge game, his first real game against Ohio State in his career. I mean, give me that all day.
Wow.
Lines aren't out yet, but I'll let you guys know the 5+ odds.
Yeah. That's
I thought you were talking Kenny Walker with 5 touchdowns.
Kenny did do that. Yes. But so did Haskins that same year to Ohio State. So,
ooh,
damn. Rest in peace, Ohio State run defense. Ethan, did you see I went 4-1 on the Power 5 show? The only one I missed was K-State.
I watched the show, but I never tailed back around to see how you ended up. But
K-State still won, but they didn't cover.
You might need my seat. I don't know if you guys saw. I left some comments in there afterwards of what my picks were.
Yeah.
I don't know what my record was, but it wasn't 4-1.
I did comment back because you picked like almost every pick that I like the opposite of my side. And so I commented, Ethan, eat my peach emoji.
Well, I'm going to have to because, I know Oregon State was no good. Miami was no good. Those were 2 that I loved.
Tennessee was no good.
Tennessee was no good. I think I was on K-State.
K-State, no good.
See, I was on K-State too.
All the obvious bets hit. Well, who was that 4th game? There was someone else I'm missing, but
Arizona
wasn't. Yeah, Arizona was weird, but
that was the one I was scared about.
The 4 other obvious plays hit, which was crazy.
I think I went 0 for 5.
Vegas lost a lot of money.
See, and I did terrible in NFL, so I think what I need to start doing more research. I'm like, I'm watching the games, I'm fine. No, I need to dig in
Yeah.
like I did for the college show.
There you go.
Me and Bobby both went 3-1 on the Tapping Vegas show. So just a really good week for all of us. Getting into today's game, or actually, let's recap this last week. Is there any games you guys want to talk about, hit on?
Cardiac Cats is for a reason, because I know I almost had a heart attack. Ethan probably almost had a full, what's that called? It's hard. I don't know. The biggest heart attack you can get probably was what Ethan had. But hey, win's a win. Doesn't matter how pretty it is. Doesn't matter if your quarterback throws 17 interceptions in a game. Doesn't matter.
Aaron, he's asking, just checked in. What did I miss? You didn't miss anything, man. Just going over recaps now. Just recapping the weekend.
Yeah, Lions, obviously great win. I had tickets to the Michigan State basketball game last night. Started at 6, so I was really hoping the Lions were going to kind of be blowing the Bears out so I could leave a little early, get to the stadium a little early, maybe do a little pregame. Not the case. Had to stay, watch the end of the Lions, and then zoom over there. Speaking of the basketball game, had Upper Bowl tickets, walked through the door. I guess Allie and I looked young enough. Dude just slapped his own wristbands on her wrists, so we ended up being 4th row right by the tunnel all night in the
nice.
student section at the Izzone. Yeah, so it's a cool experience. I think I'm probably in rare company of a non-alum and non-student to be in the Izzone for a game. So yeah, it was a fun day yesterday. They dominated, had some highlight reel plays. So between them, my betting, and Michigan and Detroit, good Sunday for me.
Good, man. Good. Trying to think of anything else, anything noteworthy happening. It was kind of a boring week of football, I thought. At least NFL wise.
Zach Wilson's terrible.
Zach Wilson,
like I said, nothing new.
I know this is not NFL, but Jordan Travis' injury was disgusting and crucial. That sucks for them.
It looked like that could have just been like a dislocated ankle.
I know. I was telling my buddy that. I'm like,
is it like
whenever that happens, it usually is just a dislocation.
Yeah, remember like when Dak did it? It was just the same thing. But I mean, obviously he's out for the year because that's like a couple month recovery. Yeah, but that sucks. Heisman hopeful and college football playoff team. So I mean, honestly,
my Bama ticket.
It does. I never root for an injury, but doesn't harm Michigan that much.
No. If your team is still alive, or if your bets are still alive on a team, it's
yeah. I feel really bad for him, but yeah, you gotta. It happens. It's football.
Yeah.
The Broncos got another win, but I mean, these feel so fluky to me. These last 3 wins feel so fluky.
I think it's 4 in a row now.
Is it 4 now?
Yeah.
Actually, I think you're right because they beat the Packers.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those teams' streaks had to end. I mean, I think they were both fluking their way to some wins. So
yeah,
that was another one I left off my card last night. I liked Denver. I would have money lined them. So I was kind of kicking myself, but needed the Vikings to lose too. So we'll take it.
Right. Yeah. Joe Stevens says, "Go Dogs, go Dogs, Joe." The other game I wanted to hit on, 2 games. Wyatt, why?
F the Bulldogs.
Giants versus Commanders. Commanders were 9.5-point favorites, and they got blown out.
What was that line? Who came up with that?
And I never. I'm like, that's a weird line. I'm not. I'm hopping on the other side. I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it, and it freaking bit me, dude. That's why I don't ever do that.
That's like me and Ethan's strategy is to take the Commanders because that was so disgusting. But then usually Vegas doesn't get them that wrong. That one was terrible. And so I usually go with the thought process is I'm going to trust Vegas's instincts more than mine because I'm an idiot. But they couldn't have been more wrong from the first kickoff. They couldn't have been more wrong. I don't know what happened. I do know what happened. It's the freaking Commanders, so that's what happened. But yeah, I don't know.
I was happy. I was on the Giants. There's no way I was laying 2 scores with the Commanders. So, actually, another thing to note really quick, I do this like little pick'em thing through my dad's old works business somewhere, and he worked with. I don't really know. Basically, you pick 6 outright winners per week based on the spread. There's different points. You want the most points. So like Giants were the most points yesterday of the teams that won. Long story short, out of over 1,500 people, I got first place yesterday. So I have a $100 Visa gift card coming my way.
Nice, dude.
Wow.
I've been playing for like probably 6 years, never come close to winning. So, yeah, pretty exciting.
Way to go, dude. Joe
The Giants
says, sorry, go ahead, Ethan.
No, I was just gonna say that Giants win helped me do that.
Oh, yeah. Big time, dude. Joe Stevens says UW, not Georgia.
Those are the Huskies. Not much of a dog in a husky, even though that was my high school mascot. It's a wimpy dog. Also, not scared of them. Bring them on.
Dude, I love Huskies. I love Huskies, dude.
No, yeah. I mean, we can talk about college football in our other show, but this is a great weekend of college football, and then next weekend's even better. So, college football is it's the best time to be alive. Game day at Michigan. I can't even wait for a championship weekend. My God, Georgia, Bama. That's gonna be. I don't know. College football's on a grade. So, anyways, let's get back. I could.
Joe is giving you another go dogs, and then Aaron says, "LOL, kicking yourself for not taking the Broncos. Nothing but field goals in that one."
Yeah.
Talk about kicking.
Yeah, I wish I had Sly or not Sly.
Who is? Is it Lutz now?
It's the old.
It's Lutz. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say McManus, but he's not there anymore.
Right. Joe.
Yeah, he had.
Oh.
Yeah.
Joe's coming after you. He said Michigan going down.
Yeah, well, you won't even get to the playoffs. So, I mean, you might be undefeated and be the first team out, which is just embarrassing. So, I mean, I don't know, man.
Why? We're trying to get him to subscribe, man.
What, does he want me to lie to him?
Yes. Packers Chargers is the only other one I have listed here. Dude, yeah. Chargers. You guys are frauds with a capital F. What the hell, dude? How do you lose to the Packers?
We knew that, though.
We did, but that's crazy to me. Like, your season's over now. You could not.
I guess we probably should have saw that. Detroit was a 3-point favorite at LA, then LA was a 3-point favorite at Lambeau. This didn't add up. But yeah, I mean, we kind of knew that they're just not well coached, and it's hard to win because everyone has very similar skill sets. Obviously, the Chargers have great offensive firepower, but if you're not well coached, if you put your guys in the wrong position, it's really tough to win. So, and I think Green Bay, even though they suck, I think their coach is just way better.
I think someone on the panel said back in July that the Chargers were going to be dog shit this year.
That's true. That is true. 6 wins.
6 wins.
Where are they at?
It's kind of tracking.
4?
They're 4-6.
Okay.
But their schedule's pretty easy down the road, so yeah. They probably end with 7.
I also have some good news in my fantasy. I am now in sole possession of third place. David Montgomery, that trade I made, very happy. He was great yesterday, and Lions have one of the easiest schedules coming up. So fantasy, I am in contention. Big league, $750 first place prize.
Oh, let's go, dude. Let's go. Before we get into the picks,
tickets for the game.
Yes.
Bingo, bango.
Joe Stevens, what's your lock of the week for Thursday? And Asker says, congrats, Wyatt.
Thanks, Asker. What's up, brother? To be honest, I haven't looked at Thursday yet.
What is this Thursday?
Thanksgiving.
I'll give you an ugly one.
Well, yeah, there's 3, aren't there?
There's 3. Yeah.
Well, Wyatt.
I haven't looked at the slate too much yet, but my gut is telling me Washington covers 10.5 against Dallas. It's gross. It's very gross.
What's the third? Because it's Lions, Packers, and what's the third one?
San Fran, Seattle.
Oh. What's that spread?
7.5.
Pulling them up right now.
What's Lions?
6.5 Niners. 6.5 Niners. 7.5 Lions, Packers. Now it's 11 Commanders, Cowboys.
Oh, okay. Big spreads.
Commanders.
God, that 6.5 is screaming to me. So I think it's got to be Seattle. But I'd go this all straight up winners. I think all of them the favorites are going to win. But I do like Seattle plus 6.5 for right now, Joe. But if you listen to our show on Wednesday,
yes,
we'll dive into that Thursday slate.
Yes, our episode's coming out a day early, so you guys aren't. Grandma might tell you to turn it down because we do curse sometimes in there. We don't want you to hear us dropping the F-bomb while you're passing the gravy to Grandma. Thinking about TZ Niners and Dolphins, says Aaron. I like that. Real quick, before we get into the picks, I saw this on Twitter and I wanted to get your guys' reactions. So this guy, he posted a 13-pick parlay. Have you guys seen this? He put $40,000 on this 13.
Wait, is this Marco Piemonte?
It might be. I don't have the name. I just saved the image. He needed Broncos money line, and Broncos hit. So now he has the Eagles plus 10, and he wants to know if he should cash out. He put $40,000 on it right now. He would win $538,000 if he cashed out, or he can let it ride, and it'll pay out $1,618,000.
So he was taking massive teasers and then just threw in Broncos money line.
Broncos money line, Browns money line, Clippers money line, Clemson money line, Raptors plus 20, Raiders plus 25.5, Bears plus 15, Michigan money line, Spurs plus 18.5, Pistons plus 15.5, Rams plus 10, Cardinals plus 11.
Yeah, I think this is I think that's Marco Piemonte, who's like he does that shit all the time. I think he inherited a shit ton of money from his parents and just makes crazy.
He does some big boy bets. I've seen him win like a couple million a couple times and on a couple parlays. But personally, if I even came close to that much money, I would cash out immediately. But I also would never even think about putting $40,000 on that. So if I was him, probably just let it ride, because what's $40,000 if you're putting that on a 13-leg parlay?
I mean, all you have to do is get the Eagles plus 10. That's your last leg.
In a rain game, that should be fine.
Yeah.
I'm kind of rooting for the Chiefs now, though.
I mean, if it were me, I would throw.
Yeah, you could put a million or 750. You could even 750,000. I guess you could, if you want to split it.
Probably throw, like $100K on Chiefs money line. Try to hit the middle. Yeah, and in worst case, you win like what, 15. 20K.
Oh yeah, this is a great bet for.
Well, you could even, instead of doing money line, you could just do the Chiefs, minus 9.5?
Yeah, but it's hard to split, though. Like you can't split the middle.
Try to win them both.
Yeah.
That's what I would go for.
But, I mean, you couldn't do it that way because minus 9.5 would be
hedging.
Pretty, yeah. I mean, that would be a pretty plus money hedge, too. So that wouldn't be a terrible idea either, yeah.
Okay. Well, awesome. Do you guys want to get into the picks that we would have for today?
Let's do it.
All right, I will let you guys start. I got one more I have to make. Okay,
I'm going to start with my one non-NFL, and that is in the NBA. It is the Bulls versus the Heat under 209.5. It's the lowest total by far. Chicago has like 5 straight games under 200. And then Miami is just an under team as well. So this game should go under. These two teams played, I believe, like 10 days ago, and it was like 93 to 97. So I'm going to take the lowest under in the NBA. Bulls, Heat, under 209.5.
I will also look outside of football for my first one. I'm going to go back to fading the San Jose Sharks once again. I'm personally already on the Canucks minus 1.5, minus 140. A little juicy, but I'm taking, as you guys know, taking that every single game against the Sharks. So for my pick, just to get the juice down a little bit, and I will be playing this as well, I'm going to go Canucks minus 0.5 first period, minus 105. So just need to be leading after the first.
Nice.
Love that.
Give me Kelsey anytime touchdown, minus 115. I mean, this is going to be a super competitive game. I like Rice. I've said this plenty of times before. I don't want to repeat too much, but especially in this game, it's going to be close, and Mahomes is going to have to go to guys he trusts, and that's going to be Kelsey.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to one-up you here. I'm going to go Kenny Gainwell, anytime touchdown, plus 600.
Wow.
Ooh.
Basically, thought process here. He is their goal line back, but if the Eagles get within the 3 yard line, they do the tush push. So if it's between like the 6 and 3 yard line, Kenny Gainwell is the man. If it's 6 yard line and beyond, it's DeAndre Swift. So it's a small little window, but again, I think it's gonna be pretty competitive. I think it's gonna be a pretty run heavy game today for the Eagles. I think they're gonna struggle in the air. So plus 600 for their goal line back, it's too good a value for me to pass up.
Well, I'll stick with the anytime touchdowns. I'm going Rashee Rice plus 215 anytime
Love it.
touchdown. I like him first touchdown as well. Bet him with a free bet first touchdown.
Plus
I think that
1200
was
or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's kind of been the go-to guy. Kelsey's had a couple down games.
Yes.
Rashee Rice has stepped up. Obviously, Ben knows all too well that their receivers aren't fantastic by any means. So yeah, I think Rice is going to be the guy in Kansas City for years to come, and I like him to score tonight.
Where'd he go to school?
SMU.
SMU.
Yeah.
I think he was like third in the entire NCAA in receiving yards. And had
Oh, really?
double-digit touchdowns.
They're Tanner Mordecai. They're like 60 points a game.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Thursday night SMU overs, man. Those were
Why the hell
days.
did that guy go to one of the biggest run heavy Big Ten teams? I don't know, but
Yeah.
should have stayed there. Anyways,
We got Aaron and Asker in the comments. Asker's asking Aaron the difference between HTTP and HTTPS.
HTTP. Oh, like the URL?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Asker, you got the best questions, dude. We're talking about that there might be a lot of running in this game. Chiefs defense looks good. Weather's going to be pretty bad. I mean, this is all pointing me to the under 46. Minus 1. I know both. You're thinking that the Kansas City offense and the Philadelphia offense. You look at the names: Kelsey, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Pacheco, Swift. Like they should have enough guys to be pretty decent. I feel like it's a trap.
Yeah.
Ben, you said Swift twice. Are you talking DeAndre and Taylor?
Yes, I am. I am. Also, I am down by 50 in the league I'm 10-0 in. So I need Swift to maybe do 2 times as good as normal.
Oof.
I got Mahomes, Swift, and AJ Brown.
Okay. It's doable.
It's doable, but I'm scared as hell.
Do we know if T Swift's going to be at the game?
Why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't she be?
It's a little cold and rainy for her.
Oh, she's an
Eagles
box. She's
fan.
fine. Eagles
fan dating a Chief. Should be there.
Is she an Eagles fan?
I think she's
I think she
from
grew up
Philly,
an Eagles
right?
fan, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys see the Meat Cannon episode for Taylor Swift? You could look it up. He did a whole episode on Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Really?
It's those like really gross animated videos. I've used a couple of them in the weekly recaps.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, I'll have to give that one a shot. For my third and final, I'm actually going against my prediction on last week's NFL show, last week's intentional lounging, and I'm just gonna go Kansas City instead of the spread. I'm just gonna go straight up money line. It's minus 140. I don't see the difference really between that and a minus 2.5. I mean, obviously the 2.5 you get a field goal, but we just saw what happened on Sunday Night Football with the Vikings and Broncos. Broncos win by 1. Spread was 2.5. So I'm just gonna minus 140 is completely fine with me. It's not even that juicy, to be honest. As soon as you get up to the 150s, I try to stay away. But minus 140 for Patty Mahomes at home, I mean, give me that all day.
I love it, Wyatt. God, I hope you're right, dude.
I won't say much more because I'm on the same exact thing. I already bet it minus 140. I completely flipped off the Eagles. Yeah, I think the Chiefs. Honestly, Marco, I wouldn't be fully confident in that Eagles plus 10. I think it probably hits, but yeah, I like the Chiefs a lot tonight. Initially, I liked the Eagles because I thought Super Bowl revenge, they were going to come in swinging, but then I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, we kind of saw early in the year, like they're not nearly as good as what they were last year. I mean, God, they basically played a perfect game in the Super Bowl with what I thought was a better team. So I don't know. I think Kansas City's defense is better. I really like Kansas City tonight.
Real question is Jalen Hurts going to get the octopus like he did in the Super Bowl?
True.
Yeah, you're right.
Forgot about the octopus. You bet that, didn't you?
Yeah. It's like $5. It was only like plus 1,600, but yeah.
You also bet the kicker, punter, tackle.
Yeah. It was like one of the last plays of the
Yep.
It was deep in the game. Yeah.
And it was a chase down.
Yeah. And it got tackled like on the 3-yard line. God, I did well in the Super Bowl. I also had I hit a square too. God, the Super Bowl did me well.
You guys are getting me so hyped, dude. I mean, I'm about to take some shots of this oxygen right here, man, and get ready to freaking party, man. Oh, I love that. I love that. And you know what? There is one thing that nobody has mentioned on here or on anywhere else about this game. Do you know there's something that was in the Super Bowl that's going to be in this game too? And I'll give you a hint. It has to do with the rain.
Say, what's the question again?
What is the similarity in this game from the Super Bowl? There's one thing that's similar.
Field gate.
Joe Burrow's not in it.
Slippery turf, man. It's too slippery. We didn't have the right cleats. Complained about it all off season, dude. Complained all season. It's gonna be slippery again, guys. I'm really sorry about this loss. Maybe we can blame, I don't know, anything on it instead of just accepting that we lost. Aaron and Asker are just going crazy over here. Aaron, perhaps maybe another Champions League or EPL slate. Asker, Aaron, will you help me invade the country of Mars with me? Not sure Mars is a country, but Asker, I love it. In all seriousness, I think she's touring internationally, but Kelsey to score is a lock if she's there. Oh, damn, I forgot she is touring.
Yeah, we need like a Twitter account that's just Taylor Swift. Is she at the game or not?
Kind of like the POTUS, like where is Air Force One?
Yeah.
Get a map, just where is Taylor?
There's one with like college coaches' flight plans.
See,
so
yeah,
we
need that.
Like what coaches are what coaches are visiting Michigan State, which by the way, someone is visiting Michigan State yesterday. He was from I think it might be UCF's coach. I don't know. It's someone.
What country is Harbaugh in right now?
Harbaugh?
Mm-hmm. What country?
I think he's in Ann Arbor, but he has eyes everywhere, so he might be on Mars with Asker, to be honest. Gotta start seeing the Martian signs.
Aaron said, absolutely, Asker, let's do it, my guy. Then Asker asked, if you had to choose which bird to be, what type would you pick?
Bird? Probably it's hard not to say like a bald eagle, but I think the bigger one is like an albatross or something. A big old, like a 10-foot wingspan.
Yeah.
Speaking of birds, I saw on Twitter yesterday that there were flamingos in Lake Michigan. I think on Wisconsin's side. I didn't look into it. I probably got duped by some dude on the internet, but I believe it.
Sure, just wasn't Ohio State players putting their toes in the water.
Could have been.
I was thinking Jordan Love.
That's right. That would have worked too.
On the Wisco side. Dude, I'd be a Falcon, man. Be fast as hell.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Great eyes.
Or an ostrich.
Yep.
Ostrich. Just biggest
you
one.
run funny, but
yeah.
That's all right. You could just be like one of them, the birds in the zoo, man. What a cushy life.
Or like a
T-Rex,
because technically I think dinosaurs were birds, or those are our closest descendants are birds.
I know a bird I don't want to be. That's a damn chicken. Yeah. Yeah. Ethan, what did you pick? Are you picking the Wisconsin flamingo as your bird?
No, I'm gonna go with the I can't think of the one I'm trying to think of. Starts with a C.
Asker said he wrote the flamingo article.
But I believe it.
A C. All right, Wyatt, a bird that starts with a C.
And I think it was like a prehistoric bird.
Peacock without the P.
That's the one. I want to say it was like Concord or
Flight of the Concords.
I mean, I'd go bald eagle. You
Hell
have
yeah.
to.
Hell yeah, brother. My last one. I'm looking between two right now. Ethan, help me out. I'm doing a hockey one. I either want to take Bruins Lightning under 6.5 or Oilers Panthers over 7. The over 7's
Don't
plus
hate 'em.
105.
Those are two over teams, but I can't really trust the Oilers right now. Would be my only thing. And the Bruins are usually an automatic under team, but they're playing the Lightning, who are usually an over team.
Right.
I think
What's the
Bruins
Bruins
have gone over
spread?
6 of 8.
The
Oh,
Bruins.
have they really?
I think they have.
Or what's the money line on that? I thought it was something weird. I thought it was like only minus 140 for Boston.
Yeah, minus 148.
Yeah.
Where it's like
I'd go the
people have
under.
been scoring like crazy on Edmonton.
They don't have a goalie. They have US. They're the USC of the NHL.
Yeah.
Their
So that's why I'm
goalie is
like, they might only
Skinner
need
or
to score
whatever.
2 or 3. Yeah,
Skinner
Skinner.
is terrible.
Except they don't have much of an offense either.
The
So
Oilers,
they're like, yeah.
they've sucked
So
recently
far.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
McDavid has been cold.
They
Yeah.
got turned
Kane
around at
had
some
like
point.
4 goals the other day, but yeah, McDavid's
Yeah,
been
in
cold.
like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
But I really like the Tampa Bay and Boston goalies, though.
I would prefer that under.
You'd prefer that under. That's the one I was leaning. But then the other one was plus money, so I was like, maybe we'll play around with that. Okay, under 6.5, Boston Tampa.
Thing about the 7s is I feel like it just pushes like
Yeah.
50% of the time.
Like a
Yeah.
3-3 game goes to 7. Yeah. I
Right.
feel like 4-3 is always a score, or 5-2. I feel like that always happens.
Yeah.
Mhm. Asker says, Aaron, if you could change a math answer, what would you change?
Change a math like a math law, like 2 + 2 = 4.
He says, personally, 33 plus 77 should equal 100.
I mean,
That's true. That probably should.
That's the one.
that's actually some good logic.
Wow. Yeah. Does that 110?
I honestly read it right. I'm a math guy, and I just read that right away. I was just like, oh yeah, 33
Yeah.
plus 77, it's 100. God damn, Asker. What a question.
Also,
That was really good.
yeah. 1/3 plus
That's
1/3
amazing.
plus 1/3. The fact that equals 1's crazy to me. Because that, I mean, it's 0.999 infinity, but like it's considered 1, but it's really not.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that's crazy. Anyways, ask her. Great question. That's 77 plus 33. I'm going to use that because that's good.
The only
I
thing
totally thought, I was like, that doesn't equal 100. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to use that at my Thanksgiving dinner.
better than that was Aaron's response, which was change the whole subject. That is
good.
good. Great answer, though. Asker did the same thing Ethan did.
Thought it was 100.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, we have a bunch of articles out right now on bettergreen.com. Make sure you guys go check those out there. Episode coming out on Wednesday. And do you guys have anything else before we get out of here?
Yeah, I'll have quite a bit of college football this weekend. So between blogs, videos, our Power 5 picks as well. So just make sure, again, if you probably could tell at the beginning of the show, but I'm amped up for this weekend for college football. So I'll have a lot of content out. Bets, just anything. So stay looking forward to that. So
Yeah. I always say March is probably my favorite time of the year for sports, but this week is arguably the greatest time of the year for sports too. You got all the midweek NFL games, you got all the solid college football games, you have the college basketball tournaments going on midday throughout the week, NBA hockey all night long. So just really great week of sports. Looking forward to it. Hopefully we're profitable. And yeah, looking forward to Thanksgiving as well.
if you guys do come up with a funny game day sign, let me know. I'm trying to make it on TV at College Game Day in Ann Arbor. So if you come up with a good, preferably inappropriate sign, I'll try to rock that and get you on TV.
I think you throw your Venmo on there and see if you can't get your money back, like that kid did.
try to get Uncle T to pay for my ticket for this game to scout.
Yeah.
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 Asker said, "Say less." I think you should make a sign that says Ohio State smacked my ass in the M, and smacked is the Michigan logo.
Okay. I'll write it down. I don't know. I kind of just want to take a shit on Ryan Day. Like,
Yeah.
I really want to go after Ryan Day. Something with tough or the Big Ten. I don't know. I need to think. Something witty. That's like not too inappropriate, but like super inappropriate at the same time.
Right.
I gotta say, your Ohio State video cracked me up though. The one of it being like, "We're tough." That one, oh my god, I was dead.
How tough am I?
Zooms in on the forecast.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ethan, you were not here for the Thursday episode, but I want you to give your take to the people about year one. Me and Wyatt got to say a little bit. I'd like to hear your thoughts.
I mean, it's been awesome. We're further along than I ever thought we'd be a year ago. Yeah, I mean, honestly, came into this not really knowing what was going to happen, how long it was going to last. But I have fun doing this every single day. I look forward to it every single day. It's only up from here. I mean, Ben, I think you wrote about it in the article, but getting started is the hardest part. We didn't hit 100 subs until after the Super Bowl. That was, God, probably 4 or 5 months into the process.
Yeah.
We've quadrupled that. So yeah, I mean, we're kind of it's like the snowball effect. We're just picking up steam as we go. So yeah, we'll be here for the long run. I think we all enjoy it. We're all doing pretty well with it. So thank you to everybody who has helped us get this far. And then, just stick with us because we're moving in the right direction.
Absolutely. Aaron, read the article about the year progress today. Great work and cheers to more growth. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Aaron, man. This time of year, got to be thankful. Good look back, man. Ethan, thanks for sticking with me for the year, man. Sticking with me.
Absolutely.
Wyatt, thank you for coming on, man. I
course.
this. I need you guys, man. Like, I love doing this with you guys.
It's a great time.
A year from now, we'll probably be popping bottles because we're getting paid for this shit.
That would be nice. That would be nice. So
But until then, my Venmo is Ethan-Bainbridge.
Yeah. Yeah. Ask her preferably my height. I missed that one. Preferably my height. That one went over my head. I missed that one. Sorry, Asker. But you guys see up there, sub count 444. Help us keep going, guys. We're going to film a little bit right after this. More stuff coming out in relation to the growth from my content. Or from my comment. Got it.
Oh.
Got it. But thank you guys for watching. More growth. Yeah.
I gotcha.
See, Asker. I'm telling you, this dude is 13 or 60. There's no in between.
So 44. So we need 66 more, according to Asker's math. 44, 66.
Yes.
So 66 more accounts, Asker, until we get to 500 to start. Asker 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Keep popping them out.
Asker 65 and 66. Thank you guys. Y'all are the real goats. But thank you guys, man. We love doing this. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday. And happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Enjoy your holiday. Peace, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Later, guys.
See you guys. Happy Thanksgiving.